I'm just going to do this quick tutorial on how I did this design here. I'm going to drag over here. This design here in Illustrator. Illustrator is not a free program. It's a program I have because I do a lot of design work. I'm not a professional graphic designer though, so these are very basic things. But it's a program I have, so I like to use it, and it costs me $20 a month. It's called Illustrator, but it's on the cloud, so it's not like I've gotten the software on a disk or anything installed on my computer, because when I got the new computer, it wasn't compatible with my old Illustrator, so I had to do something, and I didn't have the money to buy Illustrator. It's about an $1,800 program. So anyway, so I have Illustrator CC, which you see up here. CC means it's the cloud version. So this is how I did this. I'm going to put this over here. So anyway, so you would take the type tool, which basically is your text. If you click on this, you have some options, but we're just going to do the type tool for the grandma part. So then you click over here, and I'm going to do it all capitals. Now, this font isn't normally this close together, and excuse my emails coming through. I don't know how to turn off those notifications. So this, but with the character, you can change the text here, and if you go to, you hit here, you can see all the looks, like you can see how they look, so you can change it. But I like that font, so I'm not going to change the character. It's called Mouse Memoirs, which is a Mickey Mouse, I guess, type font, but I don't know, but I like that one. Anyway, so, and so to put it, bring them closer together, you just do here where it says VA, and it has the arrows going horizontally. That will bring it closer. So you would see when I click on this, how the letters kind of get a little closer. So I already had it a little closer than normal because that's what my settings were when I originally did this. So anyway, okay, so that is what we have here. So I'm just gonna make that a little bigger. So for this effect, this is a warp. So I'm just gonna go to warp, and then there's all these choices. So you have fun. There's like all this cool stuff that you can do. So this one is bulge. So see how it makes it kind of in a circle. I can adjust that, so I can change it to look like that, make it more look like an oval, or I wanted to do a circle, so I did that one. And you can adjust it however you want. Sometimes if you do a little like this, you can see the letter a little better, the words a little better. So anyway, I'm going to select that one. And then I'm going to need to do a circle. So that's all there is to that. So I'm going to make a circle. So I'm going to select the ellipse tool. This tool, if you hold down, has more things. It has rectangle and all that stuff, but we're going to use the ellipse tool. So to make it a circle, I'm going to hold down the shift key, because the ellipse tool could be an oval. So I'm going to hold down the shift key to make sure it's a circle. So this can also tell me if my letters are in a circle or not. So see how that kind of covers it up. And then I'm going to get rid of the black because I don't like that, because can't see. So I'm going to make the black, this button here is the center, this is the outline. So I want it to have an outline so I can still see the circle, but then I need to take this and make it transparent. This is not, it has no fill. Otherwise I could change it to red or white. I still can't see it, but if I want to change it to no fill, then I'll be able to see the circle still, but it's black right now. I'm going to eventually get rid of that, but right now that's what it is. So in order to type the letters around here, you hit the text tool again, but you're going to hold it down, and then I'm going to hit type on a path. So now it's going to have this little squiggly line thing, and I'm going to click on the circle I have here. And now this font's going to be a little smaller than the original one, but you can start typing names. I happen to do a little teal day. I like that one. I think it's cute, so I use that one a lot. And so I just put that to divide it. You could put hearts or dots, whatever you feel like doing. That one just happens to be symbol that's on the keyboard, so it makes it easier. So see, I can keep typing around and it just goes along the path. So it's following the circle, and oops, and it makes it easier to adjust. So I'm just going to keep typing. Now, if you have more words or more names or less names, you'll have to adjust that size, but I'll show you how to do that too in a second. So I'm just going to stop where I can. But so if I had, let's just say I ran out of room here, and these are all the names I had on this one, but I have Lacey is the oldest grandkid, and she's got 2 kids. So maybe I want to include her kids in this like I did the last time. I'm going to make this smaller. So this is selected right now, so I'm just going to go just like we would normally do to make the font smaller. I just bring it down a little bit. Now I'm letting more room. The text is getting smaller. And then I can just go to here at the end here and start typing again. Okay, so now I ran out of room. So now I've got to do it again. I got to make it smaller so I can fit Ethan's name on. Sorry. Okay, so see, that fits like perfectly. But if it didn't, I could make it smaller or make it bigger to make it go around the circle. So then now I'm going to click out of this so that I can see some of this is touching, and some of the letters are under, like the Y, and maybe that's it. Maybe just 2 Y's. Everybody else has nothing hanging. But so I want to make this a little bigger, so I'm just going to hold down my Shift key and pull it, and that's going to make it the same size, stay in the circle, and keep its shape. And then I have that, and if I wanted to, like, just say that where this one is, where this D kind of hangs down a little bit, and I had Paisley over here, I can always adjust this. So I can move this, like, see, Zach and Ben are here, but I want them somewhere else. So I can actually just take the little, when you go to the corner here, it turns to a kind of a broken arrow. That spins it. It rotates it. So that's how you rotate it. So I can put the placement of the Y's in a place that, see, I'm kind of placing them where there's a space. So there's a Y here with Danny, so that kind of fits in that space, and the Y there with Paisley fits in that space. So I wanted to move that around. So then with here, I'm going to click and drag. Oops, I don't want to get that other one in there. I'm going to click and drag and group these, because I want to get it all on white here. I should probably make it a little smaller, because I'm going to show you how I put it into design space. So the way I do it with everything that I do, it's so super simple that I wish that I don't know if everybody knows how to do it, but it's the way I put everything in there. So if I get a image from Google and I put it into Illustrator, and then I will just do this. So this is a Mac, so I'm gonna do Command Shift 4, and that gives me this little thing here, and I'm going to just click and drag over this, and it takes a picture. Did you hear that noise? It takes a picture. So if you have a PC, you're going to do it with a snipping tool. So I don't know what the code is for snipping tool. I'm not sure how to do a snipping tool because I don't have a PC, but you can Google that. It's super easy. So now that just took a picture and it goes to my desktop. So then I'm going to close Illustrator and I'm going to open Design Space. And so when I upload the image, I already did it once, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So I upload the image, browse, and it went to my desktop. That's where it is. And so you open it, and then I usually pick moderately complex just because it just seems to work better. It's just the way I like it. So it's going to upload it, and then I'm going to select that, make sure it's green, and then hit continue. So now I need to get rid of the white in the back, because if I went to finish this right now, if I preview this right now, it's going to be a box. So I'll show you how. So when you have this problem before another time, you'll know. See, that's what it's going to cut. It's going to cut a box. That's not going to work, right? So I want to, oops, I accidentally clicked on the letters. Let me go back. Okay. So if you click on something wrong, this is the undo button. So anyway, so you're gonna get rid of the background here. So the white turns to checkers. That's how you know your background's gone. So I literally have to go. It's almost like weeding when you have something cut, but I have to go and click on all the insides of the letters to get rid of the white so that it cuts each of these letters out, because it doesn't get inside those because it wasn't connected. So it takes a little bit of time, and you want to make sure you've done them all before you go forward, because when you don't, it doesn't cut the letter right, and then you're kind of get frustrated because you can't figure out what's wrong. But it's cool because they have this little preview thing here, and you're able to preview it before, and you can look at it and see if you missed something, because it's actually really easy to miss one of these little white spots because you've just gotten used to looking at it, and sometimes it's hard. So I think I did them all, and I'm just scrolling up and down, so I'm going to hit preview here. And so now I'm going to look and see if all my letters show up right. It looks like they are. They're good. There's nothing like a big black blob. So I'm going to hit continue. And so now it gives you the option to print and then cut, or just save as a cut image. I'm going to save as a cut image because I'm not going to print it. I'm going to just cut it in vinyl or something like that. And then I save it. I'll save it as Grandma with Kids. And then I save it. Okay, so then I'm going to click it, and then I can insert it. So I can put it in on the design space. And now I can cut it. So now if I just go make it big and then I go to go, it's going to show it as a print and cut image. So that's all. I hope that helps. I know that Illustrator's not a free program, but it's the one I like to use, and maybe $20 a month is something you can do, and that would work for you. So anyway, good luck.